It's week 1 of the NFL, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today. It's the Jets and the 49ers on Monday Night Prime Time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday in 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olson. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week 1. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl.
So good to have you along for the ride this year. It's the Monday night opener, and off we go here with week 1. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive linemen need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
I love the call here on 3rd and inches. Everyone, when they're looking at the running back, is anticipating you handing him the ball. He can get lost sometimes in the passing game and in the structure of the concept. In this case, the quarterback's able to find him open, and he's able to move the chains.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the hole, I think he had a future.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Josh Reynolds. Touchdown, 49ers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream for this offense.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
Let's not forget, Mike, not too long ago, Russell Wilson was not only the face and one of the top superstars of the NFL, he was a bona fide Hall of Fame quarterback. So the talent and the resume, it's still there. He puts together one of those vintage performances we've seen throughout the years. This team's going to be hard to beat.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side, have to be thing points.
And it'll be brought down right around the 40. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. They face second down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's first and 10. Now it's Wilson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Leonard Floyd, the veteran who got to the quarterback.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Herbert now on first down. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no...
Now Herbert throwing on second down. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He'll get inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be skinned down. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards. 3rd and 9. They go play action with Wilson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So quarter 1 in the books. The opening Monday nighter of this new season. 14-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Now a play fake. Herbert. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Niners stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. And a short pickup past the 25. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Wilson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Herbert. That's taken in by Chubb. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And I don't know, I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, nothing doing here, Mike. And the key to stopping that on defense is you have to get them before they have a chance to get going. And that's exactly what they're able to do here. No gain, force the 4th down.
A 42-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Throwing is Wilson. Pass caught right side by Conklin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He gets this one to Tucker.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
The 49ers offense back onto the field for their next possession for halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. This one taken in by Reynolds.
brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete to Rice. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Now Chubb. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing, Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. The Jets offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Conklin goes in motion. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll have a Jets first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive, finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half?
A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. And he'll get this up to the 44. Devondre Campbell brings him down. Again, it's Pollard. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Alex Singleton there on the tackle. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Play action. It's Wilson. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here now, second down and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. This one caught at the 4. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for third and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5. So, fourth down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. This, about as short as you can get. Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Jets are on the board just before halftime. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Niners offense going to take over just before the half. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is first and 10. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On play action, it's Herbert. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The Niners will use their third and final timeout.
This offense find themselves with a big lead here, but remember, it's still the first half, Mike. There's a long way to go. Defensively, they've got to buckle down. They have to find a way to put a lid on this offense, because if they don't, they're going to find themselves at the halftime break down by a whole lot. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Wilson on first down. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that is caught. Whoa, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. So we've reached halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the new year. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports.
More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where you see the final score there. Christian McCaffrey closing in on 100 yards rushing on the afternoon. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We're accustomed to seeing strong quarterback play. We got that in the first half from Justin Herbert. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime
first
lead.
half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. He'll manage only a couple. Devondre Campbell brings him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one complete to Higgins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now Russ. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The 49ers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. On play action, now Herbert. He's got Laporta open on the left side. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing now is Herbert. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the time of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. 18 yards on the pickup there, and the Jets have a first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Wilson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. Now Wilson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The Niners offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Herbert now on 1st down. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. That's complete to Rice. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll give it to Garendo. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. 3rd and a yard. In motion, it's Jefferson. Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. He gets this one complete, Reynolds. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves at 10. Either here, or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Pollard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 on the play.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. That one caught by Tucker. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Play action. It's Wilson. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6. Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. From the shotgun, Wilson. Coming free is Conklin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Wilson. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Niners offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, 49ers. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Chubb. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Once again, it's Chubb. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here comes 3rd and 6. Herbert. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll run right here with Chubb. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Jets' 18-yard line.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Niners will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Now it's Wilson. The 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Running here, it's Pollard. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On third down, here's Wilson. That caught Tony Pollard. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The Niners offense ready to take over once more. And this has been the start of the season you hope for. You held serve at home, have the lead here in the fourth quarter, and now it's all about bleeding down that clock. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at 5-yard line.
One of the tight ends motions right. Here's Chubb. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Wilson will throw again. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
49ers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Running is Chubb. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. 1st and 10. Now Russ. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's Wilson. He'll go right and find his running back. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He gets this one to Tucker. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing again, Wilson.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike. He realized there was probably no opportunity to come away with the interception. Next best thing, get your hand on it, break up the pass, put an end to that play pretty quick.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. That one caught by Tucker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. To throw again is Wilson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the 49ers. They take care of business in this one. The NFC champs, winners here at home on this opening Monday night. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.